Well, there's nothing quite like having a good dog by your side, and nobody knows that better than our film critic Jim Ferguson, who brought along his best friend Bentley to give us a first look at the new film Dog Days. Bentley, I'm so glad you're here.
Alex, you don't know how he was taking the cues?
He was listening to every countdown that our floor guys were given. He's looking straight into the camera.
He's looking right at it. Yeah, this is my Yorkie. He's a standard Yorkie, Bentley. He's about 2.5, almost 3 years old. Oh. And he's
trying to get away from you.
Okay.
He's
all right,
you got a hold of.
Okay. You know it's a talk show. Do you want to talk?
Yeah.
Of course, he's here for the movie Dog Days. He wore his little tuxedo. I don't know if you can see his tuxedo or not. So this is his big time. He's been out trying to get Ken to put him on the show for a long time. Well, he finally made it.
He snuck his way in. So we're talking about Dog Days. Who are the two actors that you're going to be talking to today?
We'll be talking to Nina Dobrev and Tone Bell.
That's right.
And Tone talked to me. I had to stop him because he wanted to talk about when he appeared at Laughs.
Here in Tucson.
In Tucson here, how much about Tucson. And all the actors here have comedic backgrounds, and it really works. And it's vignettes of 5 different stories.
Fantastic. All involving dogs.
All involving dogs.
I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, and this is about, you like this, 2 co-anchors on a talk show that don't get along, but their dogs do.
All right.
So here's Nina and Tone. Congratulations to both of you for Dog Days.
Thank you very much.
You made me cry.
I did?
Because your dog Sam, I don't know how many little Sams there were.
There's only one. Only one. Yeah.
He is a double for my dog. So I take a look at Sam.
His eyes.
Oh,
he had the deepest,
he gets so
deepest
sad.
eyes. He, like human eyes almost.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this movie. You know, I noticed that reading the backgrounds of the cast, there's a lot of comedic actors involved in Dog Days, and I think that really works for this film. Would you agree?
and our director Kim Marino is such a great. I mean, he's such a funny dude, and like he's
a comedic genius.
Yeah, I mean, he just you know, we'll take the script and we'll kind of dissect it, and he'll, you know, we did a lot of improv and ad-libbing on the set and while we're shooting, and he finds those pieces and puts them together so well, and he let us have fun. I mean, sometimes that's what takes the fun out of it, but he really injected the fun in it with, hey, make it feel great for you.
And it comes across all the way across. Do you both believe a dog can change a person's life now that you've made this movie?
I know firsthand from experience with my dog that it absolutely does change your life. For better and for worse. I mean, a part of my spontaneity and freedom has disappeared in my life, but I've gained love and companionship that makes up for it tenfold. I'm a much more responsible human. And as I was telling Tone earlier, I really, I've been on dog dates now. That's a thing.
I was going to ask you about dog dates.
Yeah, I don't have
a dog, so I mean, it'd be weird for me to do it, but she just told me the story.
But Jimmy, you have a dramatic scene with your dog. I mean, that's really heavy stuff with tears.
And it's, you know, it's one of those things where you don't want to take it lightly because people have been through it. I mean, I'm currently doing another project where a co-star of mine just lost her dog after 12 years. And she's, you know, it's been about 8-9 months for her, and she's still not over it, and which that kind of made me go, oh, I've never had to go through that, but I understand it now from the movie, because I've talked to people before and
that have gone through that.
Yeah, and it's you know, and you don't know why someone, it could be just for simple companionship, it could be for, I played a character on one of my last shows where you know, a lot of the guys, I played an ex-military, a veteran, and with PTSD, and I've watched a lot of stories and about guys who get service animals to you know, make them whole again. And just, you know, I think it does work. It's great therapy.
It is great therapy, but it's also, when you think about it, if you've had an animal for 10, 12, in my case, I had my cat for 18 years, that is your family.
Yeah. It's their family, yeah.
Wow. And you know what? Great interview throughout this, though. Bentley was being a little ham. Bentley, who's a good boy? Can you do it again for us?
Who's a good boy?
Nah, he was kind of waving his arms back. And well, now your daddy's just
there you go. There you go. We're going to have more Dog Days on Friday.
We are. Who's
Eva Longoria and Ken Marino, the actor-director who did a great, it's a good interview too. It's a lot of, more dog. Do you want to come back Friday?
Maybe we'll get to see him on Friday.
We'll make you see you on Friday, okay? Will you thank Mr. Carr? Wave to Mr. Carr over there. There he is.
Mr. Ken Carr, executive producer, is back there taking photos, and Bentley has him to thank.
I wish he would do his little wave there.
I know. You're kind of faking it. That works too. Jim, as always, thank you.
Thanks
you. For bringing...
Go see Dog Days.
Yeah, go see Dog Days.
Opens Friday.
For even more celebrity interviews, visit our website, TucsonMorningBlend.com. Search for Hollywood Happenings. Stick around. The Morning Blend will be right back.